Well, it's Diamond Stakes Day on Saturday, and as you can see, if we look at the picture down here, don't bother looking at the prices or anything like that. You can see we've got this group here. We've got that group clear from the rest of them, okay? So maybe we should concentrate our attention on these first four. So that's 10, 3, 4 and 11. Let's have a look at the prices now, courtesy of Sportsbet. And here we go, it is race 7. And we've got Flying Artie is $4, has gradually drifted out to $4.60. We've got Star Turn here, you can see, is $15 into $13. And number 10 is $7 into $6.50. Number 11 Concealer, $6. So you can see what's happened here. We've found the market pretty well. So those are the top 4 runners according to the market. And you can see that very easily in the GDX program. Anyway, that's with the win form ratings exposed there. Now, the interesting thing about this is if we go and have a look at Samara Dancer, the last start win was at Caulfield, coming from 8th on the turn to finish first, and was inconvenienced to the 800, so it can only improve and get better. Flying Artie jumped awkwardly over race middle stages. You would think, well, if it improved, and there it is, also over the 1100 at Caulfield. And they both finished on, so that's very good. You've got Star Turn, second to Flying Artie, only beaten the neck, also at Caulfield. And very importantly, Concealer came to 13th of the turn to finish second to Samara Dancer, and ran wide near the turn. Now, I wouldn't worry about it running wide near the turn because we've got bank turns there. And to be honest with you, Caulfield is a track, I know we think that leaders win there, and certainly they do if they're fast enough, but in actual fact it's a track where horses can come from the back and overpower those in the front. So that's the Blue Diamond. We can concentrate our efforts on those 4, and you can see there's a clear break there. It's a little bit harder in the OakleighPlate. Have a look at this one. Look at this in here. Okay, we do have 3 here that have got a really slight break, but look at this massive runners here that are all right on their backs, okay? Now, our top rated runner here is Swinging Arms. The interesting thing is if we go back here and we have a look at the prices, what price is Swinging Arms? Okay. We've got to drag this down. Hello, here we are. It's loading up, loading up, loading up. Very slow at times, the internet, isn't it? And you wonder what's going to happen when we get the NBN. It'll probably be even slower. Anyway, so there's Swinging Arms at 100 to 1 and $26 for the place. Now we've got it on top, so let's have a look why we've got it on top. It's only because it's run the fastest time of any of these horses at Morfordville. That was on the 10th of October, won by 3 lengths and 68.6. That's a very, very fast time. Then next data came out 7 days later, ran 69.27 behind Flamberger, and that was in a +4, a group race on a good track once again, and they run fast time again. Now, obviously, running 7 days later probably took something out of it, and you can see here on the 7th of November it was only 3rd, and was only a benchmark 90. Resumed, however, and won easily here over the 57 at Morfordville. So there's a little bit of a question here, but 9 wins from 21 has never run at Caulfield, and that's probably one of the important things. If we look at our next one here, Heavily, have a look at it. It just runs away from them race after race, although it only just got there at Flemington. But if you have a look at its last start, that was at Caulfield. It did very well there. If you go back to the second run ever, it was leading at the turn, faded back to 53.8. Obviously a lot stronger filly now, and that's probably one of the key things. It's a 3-year-old filly up against all these, and it is clear favourite, which is very interesting because once again we can see down here, lucky it's working faster now. You look at Heavily, $5.50 into $5. That's a big move for a 3-year-old filly, I think. Nevertheless, we follow how fast they can run, and if you look at Heavily, that was a rating of 70 by us, winning in the 62.2. Now, just winning on its own is not good enough. The fact that it won in such a fast time is every bit good enough. Okay, so that is the OakleighPlate, and then we've got Dothraki down here, which is first up from the spell. has been first up 6 times, only won the once, and that was last start. But have a look at the time at Randwick. It was a 62.44. No wonder it rated so well. At Flemington on the slow track, not so good. And if you have a look here, it's got a better strike rate on good tracks than anything else. So all I can do now is wish you all the best of luck for the weekend, and have a good look, enjoy yourself. The Group 1 racing from Caulfield's great, and of course what we're doing, we always follow the early prices on Sportsbet. Sometimes it's a big advantage, and maybe a little brief investment. Look at this, $26 for the place on a horse which actually on its very, very best run is probably right up there with the best of them. Good luck.